From the mountains of Dominica to the shores of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, change is taking root. Throughout the Caribbean, lives are being transformed and resilience is rising, not by chance, but through support from the CARICOM Development Fund. Homes are being powered, businesses are thriving, and communities are flourishing. Through these efforts, the Caribbean is stronger and more sustainable. These are the 2024 success stories of the CARICOM Development Fund. The Credit Risk Abatement Facility, CRAF, is helping small businesses across the Caribbean go green. By reducing lending risk and offering technical assistance, CRAF unlocks renewable energy and energy efficiency financing. So far, CRAF has partnered with 8 financial institutions across 9 CARICOM member states, provided training to over 100 frontline bank staff, supported 34 SMEs, and guaranteed over $300,000 in green loans. Through CRAF, the CDF is not just funding projects, it's changing the rules of the game for financing green innovation across the Caribbean. On the 13th of August, 2024, the Belize Bank and the CARICOM Development Fund signed a landmark agreement under the Credit Risk Abatement Facility, unlocking green financing for Belizean SMEs. Through this partnership, the Belize Bank can now lend to renewable energy and energy efficiency projects with reduced risk, thanks to CDF's credit guarantees and technical assistance. To unlock development financing and drive regional resilience, the CARICOM Development Fund launched the Caribbean Community Resilience Fund, CCRF, on the 26th of January, 2024. With an expanded capital target of $135 million, the CCRF is deploying flexible debt and equity to climate-smart SMEs and transformative infrastructure projects across key sectors: energy, housing, ICT, agriculture, and more. Designed with support from US aid, the fund uses a unique blended finance model that reduces investor risk through a first loss tranche. CDF led with a $15 million anchor investment and technical assistance to support SME readiness and fund credibility. In Barbuda, still recovering from Hurricane Irma, CDF is supporting the installation of hybrid solar and battery systems on public buildings and reconnecting 75 homes to the grid. It's not just about infrastructure, it's about restoring dignity and rebuilding lives with resilience at the core. With funding from the CARICOM Development Fund, Belize launched the Belize Enterprise Revolving Fund, BERF, originally designed to provide a blend of loans and grants. Now an all-grant facility aimed at empowering micro and small businesses to expand, innovate, and export. These are just some of the stories of transformation.
Sania Garam, owner and founder of Yesi's Cuisine. I found out about birth by Beltrade, our Beltrade advisors. So I found out that there was a great opportunity, and therefore I looked into that opportunity.
For Yesi's Cuisine, BERF funding helped scale her home-based catering operation into a fully outfitted kitchen, creating stable employment for local women.
One of the major challenges that I believe everyone has this challenge is finance. And having that finance now from birth and allowing this to become a project that now I can have in reality, it helps me to expand the business and expand a bit more of my menu as you have.
DML Foxtail Bamboo Straws is a youth-led green business using BERF funding to promote sustainability. With an eye on global markets, they're producing biodegradable alternatives to plastic straws and carving a niche in eco-conscious exports.
My name is Mark Jacobs. I am the founder of the DML Foxtail Bamboo Straw Company in Belize. We create bamboo drinking straws. The straws are eco-friendly, reusable, durable, and it's cut directly from nature. Before COVID, I was on a good terms, good level, and I depleted majority of my funds, and it was very hard for me to get back on track. And for me to get back on track, the BERF program fell in place at the right time.
Belizean Golden Taste, a local agro-processor, used their grant to enhance packaging and increase production capacity. Today, their flavorful ginger and turmeric powders are making their way onto store shelves across Belize and beyond.
My name is Amora Tsui. The name of my business is Belizean Golden Taste. Basically, we offer a wide variety of homemade natural spices. This business started with my mother growing her very own ginger around her house.
Together, these businesses show what's possible when MSMEs are given the resources to grow. BIRF is not just financing businesses, it's fueling ambition, resilience, and innovation in Belize's economy. In Belize, the Development Finance Corporation, through funding from the CARICOM Development Fund, is supporting entrepreneurs committed to sustainability and innovation. The DFC line of credit is helping businesses reduce their environmental impact, cut costs, and stay competitive. Hamanasi, a Green Globe certified and award-winning eco-resort, accessed financing to install a solar power system at its Hopkins Village, Stan Creek District location through the DFC line of credit. The loan of $346,990 is lowering energy costs and reducing its carbon footprint, aligning business growth with environmental stewardship. In 4 disadvantaged rural communities across Belize, including Chunox in the Corozal district and San Juan in Stan Creek, over 1,200 households now have access to safe and reliable water for the first time, thanks to the CDF-funded Rudimentary Water Systems project. In the Commonwealth of Dominica, CDF has been instrumental in building out sustainability and resilience across multiple sectors. CDF co-financed the island's first 10 megawatts geothermal power plant, an ambitious, transformative project that aims to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 60% and slash energy costs. With $15 million from CDF and over $70 million in total investment, this project will power homes, cut fossil fuel dependence, and inspire other nations with geothermal potential. The CDF strengthened the DAIDB by upgrading its financial and accounting systems and building a robust business continuity framework. This support helps ensure more efficient, transparent, and resilient service to clients, particularly MSMEs. Agriculture in Grenada is at a crossroads. An aging farming population, high food import bills, and supply gaps in key crops have made revitalization urgent. But the CARICOM Development Fund is helping turn this challenge into an opportunity. Launched in 2024, the Youth in Agriculture and Agribusiness project is targeting 200 young adults with access to land, climate-smart agriculture training, business advisory services, and affordable credit. In St. Kitts and Nevis, Amoy Francis transformed her side job into a thriving hair salon with the help of the CDF-funded loan. In the farming village of Sadlers, young farmer Andre Patrick is growing his agribusiness with improved transport and tools, made possible through support from the St. Kitts and Nevis Development Bank, funded by CDF. In St. Lucia, CDF helped transform the Community Tourism Agency into a cornerstone of local tourism development. With enhanced strategic planning, community outreach, and training, the CTA is empowering MSMEs to create unique, community-rooted visitor experiences.
As we look ahead, remember that the skills and insights you have gained through this training are more than just tools. They are keys to unlocking new opportunities for personal growth, community development, and economic success.
By strengthening public institutions, development banks, and sector-specific agencies, the CDF ensures that its impact goes beyond short-term fixes, laying the foundation for lasting growth, accountability, and innovation across CARICOM. Through the CDF-funded community-based tourism facility in St. Lucia, operated by the Community Tourism Agency and the St. Lucia Development Bank, local entrepreneurs are offering authentic island experiences, creating jobs and preserving culture. 17 loans were approved and dispersed, and 4 new community-based tourism businesses were launched under this initiative alone.
I am Pearl Alcindor. I'm the proud owner of Bon Vivant, a smart apartment in Balata. I've been working with the CTA to help this dream come into reality. The CTA has been very supportive in terms of helping me with business training to strengthen my business processes.
My name is Melissa Alexander, founder and owner of Game Duty Free and Diner. It all started as a dream. And I just want to say thank you to CTA for building that avenue to help people that are not able to reach to a limit to help themselves to make their dream come a reality.
I worked in Sufra previously, and driving down the West Coast, I would say to myself, but I have as much majesty in my backyard as Sufra. So I decided, hey, I might as well use my backyard. It's free. People can enjoy the bay because the bay is really marvelous. So then I ventured into kayaking.
After looking after the banana industry took a plunge, I decided to do something different in the community, into adventures and have a different approach to tourism and fun activities.
Through the CDF's support for community-based tourism, these businesses aren't just attracting visitors, they're anchoring opportunity. Near Argyle International Airport in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the newly completed Holiday Inn Express and Suites signals a leap forward for business tourism and accommodation standards. A joint investment between the CDF, the National Insurance Services, and the Government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, this $28.3 million project created 150 jobs in the construction phase and now supports 51 permanent positions. In the remote interior of Suriname, CDF is co-financing 2 hybrid solar plants to bring 24/7 electricity to over 1,900 residents in Kayana and Galabi. This means reduced diesel use, new economic opportunities, and the power to fuel dreams in places previously left in the dark. The CDF is turning ideas into impact. From micro-businesses to major infrastructure, across islands and industries, the CARICOM Development Fund is helping to build stronger, more resilient Caribbean nations. The CDF is paving a pathway to progress, and behind every investment it makes is a story of people moving forward.